can open with the questions.
Okay. Shrivalli, congratulations, amazing match. Just wanted to get your thoughts in the third set when you were up a break at 3-2 and she had taken a medical timeout. And when you resumed the game, she was able to break back. So, how did that disrupt your momentum, if it did at all? And what were your thoughts at that point in time?
I don't think it disturbed my momentum. I think I just focused on doing what I was doing until then, and I just kept continuing doing the same thing. And then, yes, a few errors did creep in, but I just told myself to focus harder and just keep playing what you believe in the most. And I think that's what happened. And in the end, I could pull off.
Just your overall assessment of your game today. As the match progressed, obviously the first set didn't go your way and then you bounced back really well. Again, bit of a roller coaster in the third set. So just the ebbs and flows. And secondly, how much was he a factor? I mean, she seemed to be struggling, and I mean, as the match progressed, I'm sure it must have been quite brutal out there.
Yeah, I mean, she's one of the good players on tour. She's highly ranked. As I walked into the court, I just told myself that I'm going to give my best on court, and the first set was not so up to the mark, but then after the first set, I just told myself that I'm going to keep fighting harder. That's what I'm here for, and that's what I've been doing for the past matches. So I just kept believing in myself, and I just wanted to make her play longer and longer, and just wanted to make her work for every point. And I think that's what happened, and eventually I just started getting better and better at every point. And yes, the heat also is a factor where I think Indians handle much better because we are much more used to it. And me being from Hyderabad, throughout the year we have a pleasant weather, and it's almost summer every season. We have pretty less winters and rainy seasons, so I think I handle heat much better than her.
Did you sense like in the second set, like where it started to shift in your favor? I mean, was it the physical factor? Like she appeared she was not moving probably very. Did you get a sense of that? And
I'm not quite sure about that because I was just focusing on my tennis, and I just wanted to make her play, like I said. And I think the way I started the second set put a little pressure onto her, and then a few errors made her hesitant a little more, and then that's when I could play my tennis even more freely, and I could get a good hang of the match, and in the end I could close the set pretty easily.
And the other thing I wanted to ask is, you spoke that day when after qualifying for the main tour, you obviously were carrying confidence, from that itself. It's your first WTA win. Yes, yesterday's result as well, Sahaja pulling off that upset. Was that also kind of, something that, did you take some energy out of that also, like, something, did that make any difference to your confidence going on court that, she can do it,
I mean, yeah, absolutely. Like any Indian performing is a remarkable achievement, and she's been doing amazing on tour. And I think she made us all believe even more into the tournament, walking into the tournament after she beat the first seed. I was confident that I'm going to show amazing tennis today, but then after seeing that result, I was even more confident that I can do much, much better. So I think she's doing an amazing job, and I wish her all the best.
Shrivalli, wanted to get your thoughts on your next round match. You're facing a teenage prodigy in Alina Korneva. She's just 16 years old and she's won 2 junior Grand Slams, been junior world number 1. So how do you look at that match coming forward?
Honestly, I haven't thought about it because my match is just done, and it's still not sunk into me yet. So I think I'm just going to focus on my recovery and everything right now, and then I'll probably talk to my coach about it in the evening, what we have to do and how we have to approach the match, and that's when I'm going to see.
I read somewhere that you were inspired by Maria Sharapova when you were a youngster. Now that she's retired, who are your current favorite players to watch from the current lot?
In the men's, I really like Novak Djokovic. His resilience on court is really amazing. The way he fights for every point. He's such a role model to all of us. And the women's, I mean, every time you have a new Grand Slam champion, and there are quite a few people who are really good, like Iga is good, and Rabikina is good, and there are quite a few people I can't pinpoint and say that who I like in the men's.
Your serve obviously remained a big weapon for you today, but you'd spoken earlier about wanting to be more patient on court.
Yeah.
So how pleased were you with your performance in the third set? Where it could have gone either way, but you sort of toughed it out.
Well, yeah, I'm really proud of the way I handled myself because at the end it all mattered that who held their nerves better. So I think I did a much better job than her, and that's why I was able to stay longer in points than her and not rush into points. So I'm really proud of what I did.
You played a top 100 player before? Or this was the first time?
This is the first top 100.
If you can just talk about the opportunity to play in a 125 tournament, you got a wild card in qualifying and then coming through that. So, having a tournament like this in India, how does that kind of just help the local players? You can just share some thoughts on that.
Offline we've been having a lot of tournaments in India, a lot of huge tournaments where really high-ranked players are playing the tournament, and I think it's been a big boost to all of us because we're competing at a higher level. Like winning and losing is the part and parcel of the game, but every match as we keep progressing, we are learning something out of it, and I think all of us are doing a great job because we're getting an experience on a higher level.
Shrivalli, just wanted to ask you about your first round match. You'd taken the medical timeout for your back. So, and I noticed that today you are moving better on court. So, how is that feeling right now?
I took a medical timeout because I came directly from Indore and I played a match previously and I didn't get much break and I had a late night flight. My flight got delayed and I hardly had any time to recover and I was onto the court onto the next week. So I think my body was a little strained. But then I got an off today. I got quite a few sessions with the physio and massage and all of that, and I think I'm much better.
Nice.
If you can just tell us about where your training base is and who's part of your coaching team and your other people in your team.
I'm currently training with two coaches, Mr. Vishal Uppal and Mr. Anand Kumar. So my base is Hyderabad, but I keep shuttling to Delhi also. And my trainer is Mr. Shiva and Mr. Naidu.
Thank you.
Thank you, Shrivalli. All the best for the future.
Good luck for next match.
Thank you.